welcome to 5-Star Baking and Cooking Classes. My name is Crystal and I'm your teacher and your host. Welcome. Well, we're going to journey over to the southeast and we are going to visit Malaysia. Yeah, get some exoticness going. And what we're going to be making is chicken rendang, which is really, really delicious. It's almost like a curry because of how it is made and the way that it's simmered and just because of the different ingredients that are involved. But it's not complicated. I do want to say though, with the ingredients, you will most likely find these ingredients at an Indian store or at an Asian grocery store, okay? So let me just go over the ingredients real quick. I have over here your ginger, your red hot chili pepper. I also then have your garlic, your onions, your coriander, your turmeric, your kosher salt, and your galangal. Now galangal, if you cannot find it in a paste, you will have to find it. It comes dried, and you can take it and put it in a spice grinder and grind it up to a fine powder, which is what I do with a lot of my spices. Okay, and then we also have here, we have curry. It's a curry leaf and then lemongrass. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is we are going to put everything, well, we're putting right now your ginger, your chili pepper, your coriander, your kosher salt, and then your turmeric. We're putting your onions and your garlic. Okay. And then your galangal. Okay, and what we want to do with that is we want to put it into, we want to make it into a little bit of a paste. And in addition to that, we're going to add a little bit of coconut milk just to get it going. Okay. Okay, as you can see this mix right here. Okay, and this is what makes your curry. And what's going to happen with that is we are going to put this on a pan. Now you can do this in a pan, you can do it in a wok, you can do it in a heavy dish. Just know that this dish takes 2 hours to finish, okay? And what's going to happen, and this is how it gets its curry, is it becomes a nice thick coconut based paste as it simmers in those juices. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your mix, well, your actual paste. You see how thick that paste is? You're going to take that paste, okay? Look at that. Now when it comes to the coconut milk, we do have two different kinds of coconut milk. We have a thick kind, which is what I'm pouring in right now. Okay. And then we also then have a thin coconut milk. Now the thin coconut milk is just your regular canned coconut milk, but it's water added equal parts. So for example, if you need 1 cup of thin coconut milk, you would then go half coconut milk and half water. Okay, so now as you can see, with the coconut milk added right there, and your nice parts of red hot chilies, and you can make this dish as hot as you want or as less, you know, not as hot, okay? You can add more chilies to it. You can add a little bit more different spices. I love onions, so I added a little bit more onions. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you are going to take your curry leaf. Now, curry leaf is a little bit like bay leaf. It just does have a different flavor to it. But you can find curry leaves in the Indian or the Asian grocery stores. And so then you're going to take your curry leaf and your lemongrass. Now, when you do your lemongrass, you want to make sure that you pound your lemongrass, because that actually is what's going to bring out the flavor as it's cooking. Okay, so you're going to put that in there. You're going to mix it together. Now with this dish, or with any stew or curry, where you have a bay leaf added, at the end of the cooking time, you're going to go ahead and remove the curry leaf and the lemongrass. Okay. Now you can technically eat it, but I don't think you're going to want to. Okay. So then from there, you're going to take your chicken. And your chicken you want to cut up into 1 to 2 inch pieces. Okay. Look at that.
Look at it.
Now see, what's going to happen is, as you bring your curry here you're going to bring it to a boil. And once you bring it to a boil, you're then going to turn it to low, and you're going to simmer it uncovered for 2 hours, okay? And that's exactly what you're going to do. You don't want to cover this dish. You actually want it to be able to have the air precipitating. You don't want to cover it, because then what's going to happen is the chicken is actually not going to be able to really be cooked, okay? Because this also is a coconut milk. You don't, again, want to put this on really high, only for the first few minutes to get it to boil. But once it boils, you want to then go ahead and lower the temperature and simmer it for 2 hours uncovered, okay? This right here is a delicious dish. I will show you the end results. This curry is going to put a glaze over top of the chicken. Okay, so what's going to happen is, even though you see this liquefied, as it's simmering, okay, you're going to go, it's going to start simmering, it's going to turn into a glaze and like a real nice coating for this chicken. Now this chicken is really good eaten with a rice, a lemon rice, okay, and then add a green vegetable to the side of it. But this right here is a dish specifically from Malaysia, Chicken Rendang. And I will make a little comment that this dish was at a request. Okay, and as I've said before, if you have any dishes that you would like me to demonstrate, that you would like to be able to make in your home, maybe that you've had previously and you've not had it in a long time, or you just want to be able to know how to make it, please DM me. I have no problems whatsoever. I can cook any dish from anywhere. And so I just want to be able to open you to the food exploration. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye. Have a great day. A good night.